Praise the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is the family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done. And remember, this is the family that we are, no matter what.
What a Cook say it again? Yeah, 26. This is the house that Billy Cook built. Yeah, Billy Cook sing.
No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for sure.
Oh, we back. Listen, y'all, welcome to the show. What's up, Zan?
Not much, sis. Just in the kitchen, cooking some things.
And Yoshi's here with us tonight. Okay, Yoshi's here.
Look out, Yoshi.
Yoshi is disrespectful. Well, you know, she's doing what she do. Man, so how your day go?
It was a day. It was a day. I got a lot of stuff accomplished.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, y'all, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know life is lifing right now. And today, since my grandson with me, cooking is a part of life. So I'm in the kitchen. So just disregard any pans that you might hear, any grease that you may hear popping, any timers you hear go off. It's just doing life stuff. That's
But
all.
does that mean you say grease popping? Does
Yeah.
that mean
No.
dang? But does that mean you say dang? I thought I got lucky.
No, that's not what it means. What it means is I'm doing some chicken tenders for my grandson and for my husband. So, and it's two different diets, two different types of diets,
Yeah.
Those it's the things we can't have too much sodium, can't too have too much sugar,
Yeah.
So I'm doing two separate things right now.
Understood.
Uh,
Understood.
that's what we are right
Well, I'm working on shirts. I've been working on shirts all day.
now. Yeah.
I've started.
Good, right? You got orders?
Well, I'm working on brand shirts.
Oh, okay.
Brand shirts. I'm trying to get prepared to pop up somewhere.
Mhm.
But I discovered a different style, which I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see. Okay? And you can order these. These are ready. Okay? My son is rocking this one. Now, this is our new style. This is our new brand.
Uh-huh.
It's called Wacky Mods Collection. Okay? These are our bleached tees. Okay? Not tie-dye. They ain't tie-dye. These are bleached custom shirts. None of them are the same. Okay? So you can't look at one and be like, I want that one. Because especially if it's sold. Now, if you haven't sold, we'll send it to you.
But go ahead and follow.
Okay? Now, y'all go over to the Wacky Crack shop on Facebook. Just put it in the Wacky Crack shop. It's going to pop up. And y'all check out what we're doing. All right? Now, I want to say something. I try my best to adhere to the phrase that pays at the end of the show. It's a phrase that pays at the end of 5926 if you really pay attention to it.
You know exactly what it is.
You know, and I've come to the realization that
On top of that pink thing.
a lot of people don't know exactly how to do these things. Okay.
Right, right,
For let me just okay. If I don't know you, right?
right.
Um, how can you tell my business? Okay.
If
How
I
can you?
if no ma'am. If I know you, how can you tell my business?
Yeah, that was number two, but I wanted to get to this first
Oh,
one.
okay. I
This,
jumped too far ahead. My bad.
yeah,
Proceed.
yeah, cause this one is where common sense is supposed to come in, but we know that common sense ain't that common.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so if you don't know me, okay, how
Mm-hmm.
can you know things about me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you have enough time in your life to worry about my life? Okay, you ain't dropped the biscuit off. You ain't um took no trash out, help me carry no groceries. You know, you ain't put nothing in on my
Not even
life.
this.
You know, Zim, I heard somebody say one time, if you don't put a deposit in, how can you expect a withdrawal? If you don't, come on now, I'm just saying. If none of this has to do with you, none of what I do has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
So the topics for Bozo Wisdom tonight is what? That's the topic. What? What? I
What?
mean, I'm listening. I'm listening, Zane. What? You
What you?
know, I'm listening.
What are you listening for?
I don't know.
I feel like you need to expound on that topic. The
Girl,
topic is what?
listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I'm one of them people, I'm gonna help people and all this. Sometimes I ain't. I'm gonna just be real with you. Some people don't want to be real and don't want to admit they ain't that helpful. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was a time in my life I was very helpful, but I learned a lesson. The
Yeah.
lesson I learned is that you can't help everybody. Okay? It's not your business to help everybody because they could be in the middle of a lesson. Okay?
It's true. That is so true. That is
I
very
just,
true.
for those of you that are tuning in, you just want this wisdom we passing out. It ain't meant for you to help every time.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay?
But I mean, yeah, that's true.
When people ask me stuff like, "You got some money?"
Wait a minute. They actually asked that like
But
that.
then, but it's backwards because you're asking me if I have money so that you could ask me for it. Listen, listen. Somewhere in your life, somebody put your pants on backwards or put your shirt on backwards.
Oh, the pimp in the
Put
shirt.
your put your shoes on the wrong feet because you obviously don't understand. You don't walk up to people. You don't call people and say, "Hey, you got some money? Hey, you got some money?" I just got a couple of things I want to say. I want to say, mind your business, okay? Especially when you don't even know the people. Okay, Zam gonna talk a little bit about the other one, but I'm targeting people who should have a life but is worried about yours. You ain't got no life. Okay, you got a couple of pieces missing in your
Well,
life.
I want to expound on that.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes they got a life. Their life just trash.
Mm,
So rather than think about their lives and
mm,
dwell their lives and mind their lives business,
Mm,
they in other people's stuff.
I like that. Mind your life's business. Mind your. Listen, listen, listen.
Yeah, they're not minding their lives business.
And Mara, I don't know if we touched on this on the show, but I know in the 90s this was said. In the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So for folk who wasn't in the 90s or was in the 90s, but you was too young to comprehend, let me drop a nugget of wisdom. When people call you and tell you somebody talking about you,
It take two.
how now
So
if she call you, listen, if they call you and they say something like this, girl, so and so was trying to say something about you, but I walked off.
exactly.
Okay, now, but if they say a paragraph and girl, and she
They were
said,
talking
and girl,
about you, but they said this and they said that.
mm, really?
You had to make them comfortable enough
Come
to
on
say
now,
the thing that they said.
come on now,
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah. And then pay attention to what she say, what they say, the people said, and how they said. If she saying, girl, she was laughing, that means that she was laughing with her.
mm-hmm.
Mind your business, because sometimes you in people business by default. Okay,
Yeah.
you could just be standing there. You could have been invited to a party, right? You could have been invited to a cookout.
And you can handle it one of two ways.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, one of three ways.
yeah.
Okay. First way is, look, I'm here. That's my girl. That's my whoever. Or that's not my business. So I prefer y'all not talk about that around me. That's one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Two, if you in a, well, actually that's two. The first thing is, if you can walk out, walk out.
Wow,
Excuse yourself from the conversation.
right.
And the third, depending on what it is and how it is, and if what they said or if what they are doing is going to affect the absentee person,
Yeah,
keep it to yourself and keep it pushing, because everything that you hear is not meant to be told.
it ain't meant to be told.
You keep
And you
that.
gotta say to yourself, why did you feel it was necessary for you to tell me that? Mm,
Yeah, that's how I see it. Those are the three things that you can do. First one, walk away. Second one, hey, it's not my business. I ain't trying to hear all that. I ain't trying to talk about that. Y'all need to talk about that somewhere else over there. Better yet, start talk. If it's supposed to be your homegirl or your partner, it's like, hey, don't talk about them in front of me. Don't talk about
right, right. Where is all of that at?
yeah.
You know, but girl, I was just trying to see how far she was gonna go. Girl, get out my face. Girl, who is you? I'm just saying.
And there's also a scenario number four.
Hmm.
If you've been trying to tell this friend, hey, they don't mean you no good, they XYZ, this just I'm your girl and I'm trying to tell you, they won't listen.
Yeah.
Do a quick call
Uh,
and not let them know you call and let her hear her or him hear the situation. Hear what you
right.
said.
Right.
I,
Cause see, technology is everywhere now. You
and
could
I don't,
if you gonna stand there, turn that phone on.
and
You understand me?
I say that, but then the point of that is probably borderline not minding my business.
Right, right, right. Okay, you're right. Let's take it on back. But I'm see,
It depends on who it is and how close it. If it's my sister, definitely.
yeah, yeah,
If they somebody close to me, definitely.
yeah.
But you know, sometimes it's a thin line, but most of the time, mind your business.
Mind your Mind your business. Anyway,
Yeah, that's why.
mind your business
Brent, come here, baby.
is all I'm saying. That's it.
Yep, that's it. No,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it. Now I want to talk about people and their vehicles.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Now, I was listening to this guy. He gave a scenario about a vehicle as compared to a person who is tarnishing a gift or not appreciative of a gift. But I want to go here. When I had a little compact car, I almost kind of practically lived in it. So I had shoes, purses, books, artwork. I was in that car. When I say I was in that car, I was in that car. I got in another lady's car. She had binders, like office stuff,
Yeah.
maybe a Bible, maybe
Yeah.
she threw a dress back there because she had to get dressed quick, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't bother me. I moved the shoes over, you know. But I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying. But when I see food
Uh-huh.
that you can tell been in there for days, and you got ants, and
Not in the car, and you don't live in the country.
you don't live in the
Oh,
country.
in the country, you can.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
When you,
yeah. That's a little merch.
I just want to ask why. And hopefully somebody that listens to this in the playback will leave a comment and tell me
I'm
why.
hoping somebody
I don't want
listening
you.
now can tell you why.
I mean, and it led me coming off of that. It led me to this other video. Now, here we go with some wisdom. This guy was sitting in his chair on stage, and the lady stood up and she said, I have a habit of, right?
Uh-huh.
When she said it, it irritated the man, right? He said, "You got a what?" She said, "I got a habit of," and then he said, "Okay, finish." She went into saying what she has a habit of,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "You do not have a habit of a habit pattern. When you are, or when you have a habit or a pattern or something like that, or reoccurring something happening in your life over and over again, and you don't realize that it is a pattern, then that is a habit." He said, "But once you know that it's a pattern or it's a habit,
Mm-hmm.
then now you don't have a pattern. You're making choices."
Oh, okay.
Blew my mind out the water. This man said to this lady, I mean, just totally revolutionized her whole way of thinking, because that's true. If you're doing something over and over again and you have no idea this is what you're doing, that's why people go get diagnosed bipolar, get diagnosed, with different things. Okay.
Right.
But when you hear people say, here we go again, oh, it's happening again. This is the result of choices that you're making.
Right.
Okay. Because life ain't always happening to you. Okay. I'm gonna just throw this one out here and see what I get. A lot of folk don't like talk like that, but this is the truth. You cannot keep not taking responsibility for the things that's happening around you in your life.
Right.
Because it's like saying, if I stand still, I will still get used. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you know what I'm saying, if I go in my house, close the door, and mind my business, I'ma still be in. You gotta understand that if you start taking responsibility for where you are in your life and what the choices that you have made in your life, that you will grow up. You'll grow up. You'll start adulting. Because there's a lot of adults that ain't adults. I'm just gonna be real. You will start adulting. Okay? What you think about that, Zan?
Hey, I mean, yeah, it's a hell of a concept, but yeah, I've never thought about it that way.
It's a choice. Because think about it. You know that if you go down the street and stand on the track, a train gonna come.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Now, if you were sleepwalking and ended up on the track, that's different. You were sleepwalking. But when you constantly get up and say, I'm going down here to the train track so I can say that I'm at the train track every day at 12 and a train come. That's not happening to you. That is you making a decision to walk into a dangerous situation.
right.
Okay? Okay. Warning signs. Y'all know that's part of bozoism. Warning signs, red flags, yellow flags, orange flags, all of these flags. But you yet and still. I don't know, Zan. I'm just trying to help some people tonight. Take responsibility. Grab a hold of your life and say, hey, I'm finna do something. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit back and just woe is me and it's everybody's fault and this person did this to me and that person did that to me and if it ain't one thing it's another and I'm such the victim and I am such the when you stop po mouthing and when you stop putting the responsibility of your happiness or your success over on other people and you start standing up and taking responsibility for yourself, I promise you're gonna see a difference in your life. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So that was a nugget of
and
wisdom.
my keeping up, as my grandmother used to say, my keeping up a lot of racket. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. You cooking. I wish I was there. You can reach me by trail. Never mind. By sailboat. Baby, I'll be out there eating. Now, okay, event Zam, I need to pop up. Talk to me. I
You need
need to.
what happened?
Hopefully, by the time you tell me what I'm paying for to bring a tent and a table, uh, I'm gonna have enough merchandise when I come.
Well, I'm just waiting, waiting for your niece to let me know when she's doing what.
Okay. Okay.
As soon as I know, I will definitely let you know.
hmm Okay. So, what are we doing? Are we still in the deals? I mean, in the family reunion T-shirt. Are we still there?
Yes, we are there.
All
Uh,
right.
and actually, it's not just for the summer. It's for whenever y'all have an event, whenever you need multiple T-shirts, like group tees,
Mm-hmm.
girls trip, like whatever the case may be. You got
Y'all hear that? I got the flyer on the screen so y'all can check out all the deals. Okay. All right. 40. It says, what is this? 49 tees or less. It's 24.99 per shirt. Okay.
Mhm.
50 to 99 tees, that's $22.99 per shirt. 100 tees or more, that's $19.99 per. Now, Zam, what if talk to the people about their own when about their own design? Some people may have a design, and
Um,
they.
it depends. The prices are still going to be the same,
Mhm.
depending on if you have your own design. They'll definitely be the same. But if it's
Right.
something, an idea that you have that we have to create, um, then yeah, it's going to be more. Um,
Yeah.
and it also depends on if it's a design that you have seen that we can actually get that's already in the format that we need, and we just have to do a few changes in wording.
Yeah.
And yeah, those prices are still going to be about the same.
Yeah.
Uh, the things that may change the price is like if you go to like a 3X, 4X, of course, those
Right.
a little bit more. Um, and it's always the more you purchase, then the less the price. And also, if you get extra things like on the sleeves, on the back, um, one of our class reunion is the Hope High School class reunion. We have the paw prints on the back.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the birthday bash T-shirt. We had names on the back of those. We had that design on the front, that orange T-shirt on the bottom left, and
Uh-huh.
then we had names and stuff on the back. So there are different things that may up the price. And some of the things that I said, it may not even make a difference in the price. It just depends on the situation. But pretty much across the board, those are the prices.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Um,
Um,
and y'all, come on now, be for real. Don't call me 2 weeks before an event
right.
and say, hey, I need X amount of shirts, even if it's 20 shirts, even if it's 10 shirts, and you don't have a design already. We got to do the design. You have to pick the shirt colors. We have to order everything and get things in. Don't do that 2 weeks before your event.
Yeah,
You know, we're not turning away any business, but be reasonable.
please. Please be reasonable. And and that's major too, because a lot of people call last minute with a huge order and then get mad because you have to think about processing time. You have to think about that. Come on now.
Yeah.
You got 50 shirts. You know what I'm saying? You got 50 shirts, they have to be, people picking sizes, folk finna send their money late, all this kind of stuff.
All of that.
Yeah, so you need enough time to make sure that your order is, you got everything on
Right.
point.
Right.
Birthdays, family reunions, class reunions, group trips, all this good stuff.
Yeah.
Frats, sororities, all this stuff. College. I'm trying to think some other church, praise team, all that kind of stuff.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, two of my grandkids were one was in softball and one was in baseball, t-ball. And then I had one in regular baseball. So we do all of that, like all of that. We even, the team had their shirts and all of that stuff, but we actually did our own shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just I promise we got you. We got you covered, literally.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We be giving y'all look.
Quality t-shirts, quality fabrics,
Mm-hmm.
and quality artwork.
That's right. Y'all, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
I think Cash In make this.
Big Mama.
To church where y'all need to be. God knows y'all need Jesus. Now get off my stoop
All
and
right,
go
Big
do
Mama.
something with your life.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. You're selling drugs, you're stealing, you got women running all up and through here. Yeah, and you want to tell me, all right? No, you need Jesus. You need the Son of the living God, the Most High, the Savior, the rock. You need to stand on the rock. And I'm not talking about crack rock. I'm talking about the rock. Oh, glory be to God. Get yourself together.
The Rock. Big Mama crazy.
Business.
We
I
back.
see that sis. I see you.
We's back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's
Oh,
up?
next.
All right, this next flyer is Mellow Nail Galaxy.
Yeah.
Master and Neil. All right. Y'all make sure to book with Mellow. You check her profile out on Instagram.
Whenever I get to Houston, I'll be able to um, put my hands in her hands.
Yeah, she gonna tell you what time. You know I'm finna do exam nails. I
And
said, what?
nails, eyelash, eyebrow,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
the
all that.
and she might be doing my makeup too.
Uh-oh. Yeah. She gonna get you right on together.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was so, you know, I said, girl, I mean, she doing the dang thing. I mean, I ain't
Trying.
tripping.
What? I wonder where she got it from.
Oh Lord, I ain't tripping, you know. Yeah, I need to go over there and check out the wet crack shop. I have posted some of my drawings. I saw this dude on TikTok, not TikTok, X. I still call it Twitter. And I looked at his face. I said, I want to draw his face. So I posted it on Instagram after I drew it. And y'all need to check out these shirts. I'm so excited about these shirts, this new style shirt. Now I had a bad shirt, and my son bought it. He just said, "Let me get that off you." I was like, "What? Some on me? Some of my shirt." He was talking about that shirt. He got that shirt. He hit me for a couple other shirts. I was like, Lord, I need to be able to sell this to other people. He hit me up. Then Chris came by, got him. He got two shirts. He got he got two caps.
Let me tell you something. You talking about somebody that is gonna hit everybody up and make sure that they tap into everybody?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be Chris.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, but it's gonna be live when we do this big movie night out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be neat because girl, I tried to put that screen up under the gazebo. That screen is 100-inch screen. And I tried to put it up under the gazebo. Girl, please. It didn't work. So I'm excited. I'm ready for it. Everybody drive in. You know, we're gonna have some popcorn. We're gonna have it like set up movie theater style. And I got I got two tents and I'm ready. You know,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
trying to got to set the day for it. It's important that families spend time together and bond. We are all over the world, all over the place, you know, doing what we do. And so it's important to keep a bond. And I see a lot of families that fall apart, you know, don't see each other for years. But technology today really takes that excuse away. you really should not be saying, I don't know when the last time I saw so and so. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, yeah. But
It just really should be that.
beginning of the show, life is life in now.
Life is life,
Yeah.
you know. But I tell our sister all the time, hey, phone ring both ways. Don't ever sit up in a place and say, I'm just waiting on somebody to call me.
Right.
No, we ain't gonna do that. Even though I am gonna call you. Because I gotta hear what you sound like. Got to.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. And I mean, I ain't got nothing else for the night, Zam. You got anything else for the night?
I can't think of anything right now other than our, regular.
Oh Lord, what is this a fly? Let me see. Oh, that's done. Juneteenth is done. I'm trying to make sure that a wacky crack information, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. I think we covered everything. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, if y'all want to rent this building, here it is.
Yeah.
All right, weddings, baby showers, bar mitzvah, which y'all, y'all might need a bigger space because I went to not a bar mitzvah, quinceañera, baby.
But I
It
think
was,
for the more than the kids.
yeah. I mean, it was, but it's a sight to behold because they really celebrate, you know, that young person. You know,
Yeah.
everybody come out. I mean, you know, so I mean, it's just different things you can do. If you just need a temporary spot for your church, you need, you want to do your wedding. It's a nice quiet setting for a wedding.
And hey, y'all, it's a one-stop shop because you need a decorator.
Oh yeah, we in the house. I'm there. Okay.
Need your nails done.
Baby,
Need your makeup done. Hair done. Wig split. All of it.
all of it. All of it. Don't sit around and say, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do." We got you.
You need groomsmen gifts. You can get that.
You get that.
You need your bridal parties gifts. You can get that too.
You get that.
One stop shop, y'all.
Hmm. Well, Zam, I think it's that time.
All right. Damn business.
Straight up.
That's it.
Straight up. And guess
I
what?
know it's hard sometimes.
Hmm.
Try harder.
Try harder. Matter of fact, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. When you feel yourself about to gossip, just like what it ain't Tourette's. What is it? Sleep apnea. Just go to sleep.
Narcoleptic.
Narcoleptic, yeah.
But you know when they say, dang, Woody's coming and they just drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Do that. Do that. Or go just start singing a song. Just start singing. Yeah. Now it was a song back in the day say you talk too much. You never shut up. Just bust out in song on. Okay? All right, y'all. We have gave you what we have. Okay? Mind your business. Stop talking about people. Because you talking about your home, girl. Stop it. Okay? And go to sleep. That's all I got for you tonight. Peace. Peace out. We love you. And nothing you can do about it.
Praise the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is the family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done.